Primarily because he has Tombstone, which zones you out anyway. You don't want to fight into that. They are going to get the Gyrocopter in close range to Hanske.
Yeah, and that's perfect. If it's going to hold him there, there's still a point to stay alive a little bit longer, but not going to happen, as the Undying will be the first blood up.
And Decay being up, plus the array of nukes out from the Leshrac. They're going to try and chase down Minuts, though.
Yeah, but that Fidge is going to isolate them again. Hanskin's on the wrong side, and Necroman coming in with that Rocket Barrage. Sealkid as well as Era, they split the damage between themselves. Speaking of split, the split Earth's going to connect, and Necroman use that Fog of War and get in behind the Tier 1 tower and fight up against NIP as they push the issue. It's only 1 point up in Edict, that's why they don't want to use the fortification just yet, but with the Undying Tombstone down, they need more help here. Minut's going to pop, Hanskin stays alive. He doesn't have Soul Rip level up, but it doesn't matter with the Tombstone. Now he actually gets it, and well, he either can kill off Necroman or heal himself up. Either way, Hanskin picked up a double kill, and Come With Me's on the run. No one from Burden United has come to help out this top lane, so Come With Me is all alone. He at least dodges the split Earth. They could have waited for the paralyzing cask, but he's going to die to the lightning of Era, so I threw the top with 4 players from BU. They can easily defend. It looks like bottom lane, there's also some fun as Necroman, he's going to TP in here. This stops the push on top, but Unison Farm's still very, very tanky, so it's going to take a lot to bring him down. He's just going to outrun him, and well, there's the Tornado, going to finally send him up and towards the air. Now they can go for the Rocket Barrage, but he got the call off. The Rocket Barrage is still going to do its effect. He can't get closer to do anything, so Necroman's still going to end up, Unison Farm's going to go down, so Necroman does find dire jungle and let the Axe do his thing, because the Axe is still fine. He's got a Vanguard dump. He may not be fine now. Yeah, with that clap into the split, they're probably going to end up losing him. At the same time, Minut's going to die on this top lane. Shallow Grave's going to slow it down, so we can watch Unison
He got it!
He got the Gyrocopter. The stun will come in, and Sealkid's going to keep him alive, letting up that Voodoo Restoration, and actually buying him the time. They haven't cancelled the salve, of course. Soshka can't get close enough to it. He'll go for the clap, but now it's actually Undying into the ultimate form, and they'll chase after him. The call will bring him back. There is the Culling Blade of Varble, and well, there it is. Axe gets a double dunk to start off, and they may not be done yet because Limp is chasing after Come With Me. If he gets one more attack with a long range, there it is. He actually picks off the retreating Earthshaker.
Gave that extra little help to get the kill onto Soshka. And now 8-2, Ninjas of Pyjamas dominating display so far, and I don't think Burden United have the strength to contest.
Wow, they're dropping the Tombstone for this. Unison Farm, okay. He overstayed his welcome. He's trying to creep skip it out. Now the armor's going to help him out from the call, but he's not spinning enough. Minuts is dropping low. And in fact, actually, he may even drop it though. He's got enough for heal, or maybe he doesn't. No, with the decay, he's actually going to die. The Tombstone stays alive and actually gets denied by Hanskin. They can't get anything. Even Era's going to arrive with the Fissure. It's blocked in Soshka. He had no way out. Necroman will arrive for the call down, but Sealkid's also arrived. Going into the death ward, he's going to kill off Necroman in time. Era picks up the double kill. And after for Burden United, you might have killed off the Axe, but at what cost?
Yeah, I didn't think they could contest Ninjas of Pyjamas, and sure enough it shows in that team fight where even with superior numbers, they end up losing out quite heavily. Middle lane, Sing Sing does manage to push down that tower. Gonna try and nuke him down. Oh my god, the decay plus the double nukes.
Team could come if they want to. Leshrac also, you were talking about the fact he's so squishy. You got the Soul Booster build coming up, so Leshrac's going to get bigger, and here they come. So Axe jumps in, instantly stunned by Sing Sing. They'll be able to destroy the tower as well into the hands of Sing Sing, as the Brewmaster already will cause a little bit of chaos too. Unison Farm, he's able to get far enough back, wants to go for the coldest for the armor, but he's already dead while they send the Witch Doctor up, and this is a great fight for Burden United. NIP bit off a lot more than they could chew, and the SF up into the Hanskin. Can't really do much. He can turn around for perhaps like a 3-man decay, which he is able to get off, and now Era will finally arrive. The Lightning and Limp can turn on the damage. Hanskin still locked in the tree line. He had a lot of life to get through, and they will be able to find the kill. There's a triple kill for Necroman. He won't be able to survive. Era had the pulse over to ensure the kill. And the Fissure, well, okay, yeah, that was a little bit too high up. Come With Me now going to get spotted. And Era, the stun is actually not there in time. Minuts is also hanging on the other side of the tree line. They don't know where he is.
They just kind of got ahead of themselves a bit. Unison Farm jumping onto Soksha. They can get this kill.
Yep, he almost missed the call, but stopped himself halfway through it, which holds the Brewmaster in position long enough for both the Death Ward as well as the Culling Blade to finish the job.
And there's no Blink Dagger. That is huge.
Now Blink, call, and he's going to drag him back as far as possible, so in range of Limp. That's just beautifully played by Eunice. I think he was trying to move close enough that he could just blink up to Come With Me, but then realize the pathing isn't good enough, but Limp doesn't care. 5 or 4 hits in one race, finds the kill, and then the call onto Soshka, and he cannot split in time. There's too much damage coming out from the Shadow Fiend.
Sing Sing coming in with the Shadow Blade.
He's trying to catch up to Limp. Limp's got no mana here. In fact, now he's going to get Dragon Tail stunned up. And where's the support really arrive from? In fact, Limp now going to go back up to the lane, gets clapped up by Sochka. They commit the split, and well, Era stuns over on Sing Sing. Limp, he does get stunned up himself, and the Fissure will finally fly in from Kamui, putting him down. Sealkey couldn't get there in time to give the Voodoo Restoration up.
Yeah, look how many hits it took for them to kill that SF though, between the mech, 2 Breathe Fires, a Fissure, and a significant amount of damage from the Brewmaster as well.
Also, PU going to try and force the issue even further. Undying, getting hit up pretty heavily. He's going to get... Oh, there's the Echo Slam. With the Jarek up the call down, they had enough. A Unison Farm. He's actually jumped in the back there, trying to keep Mindnuts controlled, so he cannot get the Shallow Grave off on Sing Sing, which means they do find this kill. Sealkey taking some fair damage from Come With Me, but then Limp buys back into the fight. They're going to use their money to win this one. And Burden United, they will be able to TP out their remaining heroes, so...
of SNY and the heal from Mech are good enough, and he can afford to go for a greedier item like Butterfly or Scotty.
I'd actually prefer to just see the Scotty come up. I don't think he needs much more bottom lane now the Sun. Just have stats to survive this initial engagement and then just survive through it. He's going to let the ulti go out in the moment, and Sochka jumps in, goes for the split. Mindnuts is still here trying to keep that heal coming in, and Undying sent out the fight, but then again, he's still got the Tombstone down. That's doing the work. Seal Kid, he can't stay alive long enough. The cooldown doing enough from the Gyrocopter. It's still 1-for-1 trap. The Echo Slam from Colby controlling up Era, but he's still got enough time to get that Pulse Nova off, and the Culling Blade from Unison Farm. They'll turn around. Era running so quickly because of that Culling Blade buff up. There's a triple kill for the Axe. They find Necroman in the tree lines, but they cannot get the full team wipe up against Beat You. Sitting on the gold for a very long time doesn't achieve you anything. And Era, well, he really doesn't care about this tower. His regeneration is still 15 a second.
Yeah, he's willing to burn the Aegis here right in front of the enemy.
Yep. Still, like, the only thing that's really cost BU is to use that cooldown, but then again, here comes the big boys with the BKBs up and running. Necroman's at least got his, but he's realizing that won't protect him from the physical damage of Limp, who now winds up the ulti, but who is it really for that? And Undying Tombstone's keeping a lot of control, and the Axe, a perfect jump in. He wants the Culling Blade. He's been stunned up, however, and he'll go through that Shallow Grave. So there goes your Gyrocopter. It's a double kill, and BU are being ravaged in their base. GG is the call. So game number 1 goes the way of Ninjas in Pyjamas.
Yeah, pretty straightforward victory, I would say, for Ninjas in Pyjamas. They basically just outdrafted their opponent.